Yes, welcome to the Biography Studio, a platform dedicated to the biographies of the who is who in Nigeria. Today, our personality on this show is no other than the Amazon lady, Professor Dora Akunyili. We do hope her stories inspire you.
I slept, I ate, I walked NAFDAC. It was my life. Yes. We can turn around any institution, any agency, any ministry if we are determined to do that. If we are determined to shun money, if we are determined to face the consequences of swimming against the tide. Because it is swimming against the tide. There are consequences. There will be verbal attacks and there may be physical attacks. Everything boils down to corruption. And corruption is not just about giving or taking money. Fake drug is such a bad news. It is mass murder. The evil of fake drugs cannot be compared with.
Dora Akunyili was born on the 14th July 1954.
By the age of 12, she had obtained her first school leaving certificate from St. Patrick Primary School. Akunyili managed to finish her high school education during Nigeria's Civil War in 1973, attending Queen of Rosary College, the town of Nsukka, and by graduating with a Grade 1 distinction, won the Eastern Nigerian Government Post-Primary Scholarship and the Federal Government of Nigeria Undergraduate Scholarship. She studied pharmacology at the University of Nigeria, UNN, graduating in 1978. She went on to take graduate courses at the University of London, and upon her return to Nigeria, worked briefly as a university hospital pharmacist, and then entered the PhD program at the University of Nigeria, where she also doubled as a graduate assistant, then lecturer, senior lecturer, and finally in 2000, professor. She had earned her PhD in ethnopharmacology, which is the study of medicinal drugs in world cultures, in 1985. Alive. Akunyili was selected to fill the government post along with her academic work. She served on several state government boards and then was named Supervisory Councillor for Agriculture in the local government unit in Anambra State. In 1996, Akunyili became the Zonal Secretary of Petroleum Special Trust Fund, coordinating projects funded by oil companies in Nigeria's southeastern states. It was in this capacity that she caught the attention of Nigerian President Olusegun Obasanjo. In 1996, Akunyili became the Zonal Secretary of the Petroleum Special Trust Fund, coordinating projects funded by oil companies in Nigeria's southeastern states. Diagnosed with a severe pancreatic disease, she was sent to London with the government funds in hand for treatment. Doctors in England determined, however, that she would recover without surgery, and Akunyili returned the $18,000 check to the Nigerian government, something that would be rare enough in many countries and almost unthinkable in Nigeria. Ademosi Roman, the country's finance minister at the time, got wind of what happened and called her to his office. "My friend, Chief Obasanjo wants somebody that will clean up. Go and give me your CV because I also heard you are a pharmacist," he said. A few months later, Akunyili heard that she had been appointed to the head of
NAFDAC from 2001 till 2008. Akunyili was an integral part of the campaign that worked tirelessly and with significant success for the eradication of counterfeit drugs and unsafe food in Nigeria. As at June 2006, Akunyili had secured convictions of 45 counterfeiters with 56 cases pending in courts. She was fighting rich and powerful drug counterfeiters who had the resources to offer generous bribes in order to get their way. But she put the interest of Nigerians first. Her principles and values influenced all her decisions. She almost lost her life in the process.
In December 2003, 6 assassins fired AK-47 rifles at Akunyili's Peugeot sedan, missing her but tragically killing a nearby bus driver. After the building was set ablaze.
Obasanjo insisted on appointing me. Politicians came up with reasons why I should not be appointed. So when President Obasanjo looked at all these things and insisted on putting me in that position, I was challenged. It's like I cannot disappoint this man who has trusted me so much. And besides, I also felt it was a position of trust. And my own sister died of counterfeit medicine.
Yes, I wanted to
and
say,
I
many
also,
people say you had that driving,
yes, it's a very big driving force, because I always remembered how she died. She died from counterfeit insulin, to infection at the injection sites. And when I got into NAFDAC, the first things I saw that really put me on fire was we are insulin injections that were just water, unsterilized. So that actually confirmed to me that it was not only that these insulin injections were not able to bring down this poor girl's blood sugar, but also introduced infections at the sites of injection. Early 2001, over 41% of drugs in circulation were outrightly fake. Over 68 were unregistered. So we were in a crisis situation. It was not only drug, what of food, what of baby milk, infant formula that was cassava flour with sugar and a little milk. Can you imagine how many babies that died? When I came into NAFDAC, first of all, I wanted to succeed. I think that should be number one in any assignment. If you tell yourself you want to succeed, every other thing will follow. But if you are focused on succeeding and shun people's money, irrespective of God, it's not just money that is involved in corruption. When people are your relations, you should not start looking at people as my brothers or sisters or friends. You should be moving like a train in anti-corruption movement, especially in the area of counterfeit medicine, because it's a form of corruption. And we also had sustained systematic surveillance of all shops and markets from time to time to clean out the counterfeit drug and, of course, sanction people. It was when the traders at Onitsha started beating up our staff and destroying our vehicles that we closed the market. Fake drug is such a bad news. It is mass murder. The evil of fake drugs cannot be compared. The evil of fake drugs cannot be compared with any. But unfortunately, the world is not giving it enough attention, as evidenced by the fact that, as I speak, there is no harmonized definition of counterfeit drug. Every country has their own definition. How can we carry out the fight with that kind of behavior or situation? We expect government and non-government organizations to help regulators, to rally around and know that this fight is not just for regulators, because the counterfeiters are not fighting regulators, they are fighting the people.
In 2008, Akunyili was appointed Minister of Information and Communication. She resigned her appointment as Minister of Information and Communication on December 16, 2010, after 2 years of service, to run for office as the senator representing Anambra Central in the National Assembly election. She ran for elections as senator for Anambra Central for the APGA party in April 2011, but was defeated by Chris Ngige of the ACN.
She has the record for the most awards won by a Nigerian, and she won over 900 awards in her whole career. Some of these awards include Time Magazine Award in 2006, Person of the Year Award in 2005, Most Innovative Director Award in 2005, and the Integrity Award in 2003, and so on.
Her last public appearance was at the National Conference Center in Abuja in 2014, where she came as a delegate. On June 7, 2014, Professor Dora Akunyili died of uterine cancer in India. We remember her for the good works she did by saving millions of Nigerians who ordinarily would have gone to their early graves through the consumption of fake drugs.
If you have been inspired by this documentary, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.